Yes, all rise. Morning, everyone. As we're all aware, there has been numerous fires, structural fires, brush fires throughout our area over the last couple of weeks. And I think it's just a moment that we take time and we think of those that have been affected by all of that. So, Holy Father, we ask for your divine guidance as we seek to help these people rebuild their lives shattered by hardship and despair. Grant those who struggle the hope and the weary a new spirit of life as they begin moving forward. We'd also ask you to please watch over our first responders. Grant them the strength, courage, and wisdom as they face the danger of their uncertain daily tasks. Protect them from harm and bless their families as they take time away. May their service inspire hope in all of our communities. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of preparing accurate written minutes. Recordings are overwritten following approval of the minutes, eliminating all unofficial records of these proceedings. Your first item, number 25107, is approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held March 20th, 2025, with the noted corrections.
Motion approved with changes.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Saw the door open, it startled. There's a few proclamations here, I think we have. Am I correct? I don't have any. Yeah, are there any guests here concerning county business?
Local environmental organization here. And we're here to thank you. At your last meeting, we asked that you send a letter to the governor asking for stronger regulation, better testing of sewage sludge. Such a letter is going out. So we want to thank you for your leadership on this issue. You would be the first county to intervene in this way. And as you know, this is not just a countywide issue, it's become a statewide issue. There are other counties that are impacted by this. We believe they'll follow your lead. So doing Senegro for the construction of ranch land and water resources. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I just want to say one thing about that, and I always say about it, we have a new open space program, and my concern is that we're preserving property that might have this on it. And are we gonna run into trouble that we're gonna be preserving property that we can't use for open space in the future? And right now, the law is with them, but I'm hoping that the governor and other states look into this. That, I mean, this is gonna be a problem, because there's been things that have been cancer causing over the years. And they find out 20 years afterwards that it's a problem. I hope this isn't one of them. So thank you for your leadership.
Anyone else on there hearing of visitors? Okay, that is it.
Our next item, proclamations. The first one, item number 25108, National Public Safety Telecommunicators.
Motion adopt.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. You want to handle adoption of all of them and then we'll hand them out? Yes. go on.
Okay, the next one is item number 25-109, Child Abuse Prevention Month.
Motion adopt.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25110, PA 1811, Safe Digging Month.
Motion adopt.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, with us, we have 911. I know we have Gary Williams. Bob, if you, every proclamation here kind of starts and ends the same way. So what I'm going to ask Bob is to kind of give us some cliff notes.
I was,
He was prepared to read them all.
yeah, I
Come
thought I
on.
was gonna break Cory Booker's record today, but I guess not.
But the first one, I think we have Gary Williams here, am I correct?
I don't know.
Yes, he's in the back.
Oh, I didn't even see him sitting. back
And
there.
he's here.
Yeah, just briefly, Carbon County emergency dispatchers are the first and most critical contact our citizens and visitors have with emergency services. Dispatchers serve our citizens daily in countless ways. The work of these unseen first responders is invaluable in emergency situations, and each of these dedicated men and women deserves our heartfelt appreciation. Citizens and visitors of Carbon County place their trust in these individuals every day of the year. Be it resolved that the Carbon County Board of Commissioners declares the week of April 13 through April 19, 2025 as National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week.
Gary, would you like to come up and we'll present this to you?
Wonder, all right. Maybe you would have to give a quick overview of
Over here. All right. Roger always puts me in the end.
Harry, thank you. All the dispatchers, like Karen said, our claims are
Still be in frame.
or first person to talk to, or it could be the last person they ever get to talk to, because we have lost people involved. They're on the phone, they deliver babies, dispatch fire calls, and unfortunately, we don't have more dispatchers. We should have them on because, at times we only have two on, and they get so busy with one incident, a lot of times, and if somebody's doing emergency medical dispatch, you really don't have time to handle all the other part calls, and it is a extremely set off, stressful situation. A lot of times they know who the victims are on the other end of the line, it may be family members. That really puts a lot of stress, and we have sent, dispatchers home during the incidents when it involves all the dispatcher or the immediate family. Very good. Yeah, but commissioners, thank you so much for all our dispatchers. Thank you. I will take a second. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Do you have any comments? I want to thank you for all of the women up there. You know, they give life-saving instructions to our callers. They coordinate resources to incidents, and they ensure the safety of our first responders. I mean, we have a good bunch of people up there. I'm gonna be proud of them. How many calls we get in 1 year? This year we only got around 121,000, down from last a couple of years, so it's kind of odd when you look at what happened last year, how busy it was. Busy it was, and actually, when I went, 121,000 calls, not all of them are emergency calls, but, they do get a lot of other calls. Yes. For various reasons, and phone calls, especially during a major events such as flooding, snowstorms, and things of that nature. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Any questions for Gary?
What's that?
And 3 parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just stay here, we'll handle the child abuse.
Yes, with respect to Child Abuse Prevention Month, effective child abuse prevention programs succeed because of partnerships among families, community members, social service agencies, schools, religious and civic organizations, law enforcement agencies, medical facilities, and the business community. Our communities are stronger when all citizens become aware of the negative effects of child neglect. Protecting children against abuse and neglect requires the involvement of everyone, and a combined effort is imperative to help families break the chains of abuse. Be it resolved, the Carbon County Board of Commissioners does hereby proclaim the month of April 2025 as Child Abuse Prevention Month in Carbon County.
Thank you very much for your service.
We're celebrating her year today.
All right.
1 year in our. brief, brief speech. Wanna hold that for me? So as I celebrate my 19 years at Children Youth this year, I want nothing more than to be able to prevent child abuse and neglect and to help families have a better life through the resources that we provide and the county resources and building a support team. Families can do that with the cooperation of my staff, but they can also do that by community building. And Angela Little, the CEO of PA Family Support Alliance, said it best, and I quote her, "Child abuse prevention is a responsibility that falls on every member of the community, not just the professionals, but we all have a part in it." Some of the statistics in 2023, there were 4,720 indicated child abuse reports, substantiated reports of child abuse, 57 fatalities throughout the state. Carbon County, we had 25 substantiated reports, 0 fatalities in 2023, 2 near fatalities, both were fentanyl related. 58% of those were sexual abuse, 23% were physical abuse, and 19% were anything other abuse related, like failure to thrive or dental neglect. Signs of abuse that you can look for as a community: if a child's not acting well or right, or they have unexpected withdrawal, please give us a call. If you see unexplained injuries or bruising, again, give us that call. A loss of weight or unreasonable fears around their caregivers, give us a call. In the past 3 years, we also had 3 co-sleeping deaths. So I highly encourage any and all nursing or new mothers to please the crib and avoid that concern. Join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is National Wear Blue Day for child abuse. We're wearing blue today. We hope you all wear blue tomorrow to show your support in preventing child abuse and neglect in the county. And if you see something, say something. The hotline is 24/7. It's 1-800-932-0313 to call Childline and report. Thank you so much. Thank you again for all your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we have Maria White.
You want me to read the script? All right. Okay. Good. Okay. Briefly, when contacting 811 at least 3 business days before digging, a homeowner or contractor is connected to a unique service that notifies the appropriate underground utility operators in the municipality in which the work will be performed. By notifying 811 of their intent to dig, the homeowner or contractor is knowingly helping to protect the underground utilities themselves, the work crew, and their neighbors from any unsafe digging practices within their community. Be it resolved that the Carbon County Board of Commissioners proclaims April 2025 as Pennsylvania 811 Safe Digging Month.
You want to present this on behalf of commissioners? He prepares all these great proclamations.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Okay, so 811 is the number you call before you dig, and the reason why we picked April is because April's when the ground starts getting soft, you see the robins, and you wanna get out there and dig in the ground. The electric wires, gas lines, all of their underground facilities can be right on the surface of the ground, they're not necessarily 4 feet deep or deeper than that, it's a free call for homeowners, okay, so please make a call before you dig. Thank you.
Just turning.
Oh, Maria, one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Because I want to know. Take that up with the chair.
Thank you all.
Okay, our next item is the opening of bids via Pennbid. The first one is CDBG Bankstown Strip Street Improvements. This is item number 25111.
Motion over the bid?
Opening. It's,
Okay.
they're opening it.
Excuse me.
You submitted. Done. Okay. Lowest.
I don't,
Read them. Read them. Please.
The first bid from Bruce George Paving, 62,177,000, 45 cents.
Hmm.
The second one, Gaver Industries, Inc., $63,705. Lehigh Asphalt Paving, $60,143. M&J Excavation, $47,950. Schuylkill Paving, $49,320. And Cobalt Construction, $72,610.
Motion to table the bids for review by planning and development for 2 weeks.
second,
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Okay, your next item is another bid package on Pennbid, item number 25112. Lehighton Legion Post 314, parking lot reconstruction. As you can see, it was taken off for re-advertisement.
Motion to re-advertise.
Second,
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Report of executive sessions held.
There was one held this morning at 9 a.m. to discuss personnel.
Department reports. Item number 25113, the budget transfers.
Motion approved,
Second?
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25114, supplemental appropriations.
Motion approved,
Second?
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25115, expenditure, the payroll checks numbers for March 21st, 2025.
Motion to ratify,
Second?
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25116, the approval of check numbers dated March 27th, 2025.
Motion to ratify,
Second?
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25117, the approval of check numbers dated April 3rd, 2025.
Motion approved,
Second?
Mr. Honor?
yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
The treasurer's reports.
Motion to approve as presented, the treasurer's report dated 3/31 and 3/21/2025.
Did you second that?
Yes.
Mr. Honor? Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25119, the bank depository resolution for ratification.
Motion to ratify the adoption of the resolution and
Second.
authorize execution.
He said.
Mr. Honor? Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. We will recess for the salary board.
Our first item is the approval of the minutes of the salary board meeting held March sixth, 2025.
Motion approved.
Second,
Mrs. Herman?
yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning salary board business? Hearing none.
Report of executive sessions held.
There was one March 31st, 2025 at 10:30 a.m.
Next item is court administration.
Your Honor?
The first motion I have is in reference to a court reporter and ask to change the rate of one certified court reporter from $31.14 per hour, which is a grade 10, to $32.75 per hour, grade 10, also off the chart step, effective as of today, April 3rd, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic? Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
The next motion is related to the magisterial district judge in Blandford. First is a motion to change the rate of one office supervisor one from $24.69 per hour, grade S2, step O, $25.31 per hour, grade S2, step P, effective as of April 15th, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is a motion to abolish the position of one office supervisor trainee at $25.31 per hour, grade S2, step P, effective as of April 15th, 2025.
Second.
Judge Nanovic? Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Next is a motion to change the rate of one secretary two from $23.99 per hour, grade 4, step is off the chart, to $16.45 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective as of April 15th, 2025.
Second,
Judge Nanovic? Mrs. Herman?
yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Final motion is a motion to abolish the position of one secretary two trainee at $16.45 per hour, grade 4, step C, effective as of April 15th, 2025.
Motion approved.
Judge Nanovic? Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, your next item is the public defender. Abolish the position of one social worker, case manager, at the
Mo-
AFSMI union prevailing rate effective April 3rd, 2025.
Motion to abolish the position.
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Archives, change the rate of one part-time clerk from $13.87 per hour, grade 1, step B, to $13.53 per hour, grade 1, step A, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion to change?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Area Agency on Aging, change the rate of one aging case aide two from $15.68 per hour, grade 2, step E, to $15.30 per hour, grade 2, step D, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Corrections, change the rate of one part-time corrections officer from $16.85 per hour, grade 5, step B, to $16.44 per hour, grade 5, step A, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion to change the rate.
Second,
Mrs. Herman?
yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Change the rate of one assistant deputy warden from $28.53 per hour, grade S8, step I, to $27.84 per hour, grade S8, step H, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion to change the rate.
Second,
Mrs. Herman?
yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Economic Development, abolish the position of one secretary three at $22.12 per hour, grade 3, step off the scale, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion abolished.
Second?
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Human Resources, change the rate of one HR assistant from $17.29 per hour, grade 4, step E, to $17.26 per hour, grade 6, step A, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion to change the rate.
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Tax assessment. Change the rate of one assistant chief assessor from $19.51 per hour, grade 8, step B, to $19.03 per hour, grade 8, step A, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion to change?
Second?
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Workforce Investment Opportunity Act changed the rate of one coordinator, TANF and WIOA, from $15.29 per hour, grade 3, step B, to $14.91 per hour, grade 3, step A, effective April 7th, 2025.
Motion to change the rate?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes. We will recess the salary board at this time and we'll come back in session on the 17th of April, which would be our next regular meeting here. So at this time, we will sit in recess. We'll reconvene the commissioners' meeting now.
Item number 25120, the personnel report for county departments.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Number 25121, the acknowledgements.
Motion acknowledged.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. Adult probation, item number 25122, the modification for intermediate punishment grant.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Advertising requests. Item number 25123, the correctional facility food service.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Item number 25124, the whole home program.
Motion to authorize the advertisement?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Bid awards. Item number 25125, the whole home repair program for general contracts as listed.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Item number 25126, the coroner, a forensic camera.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Item number 25127, the courts Odyssey system, Titan Technologies.
Motion to approve and execute?
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes. One comment on that, that is, we'll take questions at the end on this, but this is in reference to updating. And this should address many of the issues that we had been given to us from last meeting, if you remember. But we'll talk more about that at the end.
Did I call the vote?
Yeah, you did. Yes.
Yes.
3-0.
I don't know. I just said yes.
Okay. Item number
If you don't-
25128, the courts computer information technology.
Motion approved and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Information technology, item number 25129, a renewal agreement.
Motion approved and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Parking, item number 25130, Flowbird.
Motion approved and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25-131, Planning and Development Cooperation Agreement.
Motion to ratify.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25-132, modification number 1 to a CDBG project for 2024.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25-133, change order number 1, whole home repair program.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Go ahead.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25-134, public defender modification to grant.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Item number 25-135, the Sheriff's Department. Cameras.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Solicitors report.
Thank you. Under the Agency on Aging, item 25-136, agreement with Donna Fetzko.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Item 25-137, an agreement with American Legion Post 314.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Item 25-138, banner request for Carbon County Fair.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Item 25-139, a banner request for Jim Thorpe Independent Film Festival Incorporated.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Under the Public Defender, item 25-140, an agreement with Dr. William F. Anzalone Jr.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Item 25-141 for termination of the agreement with Thomson Reuters West Publishing Corporation.
Motion to ratify.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Item 25-142, motion to ratify resolution 2025-010, recognizing Maureen Sterner as the 2025 Borough Manager of the Year by the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce.
Motion to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. And lastly, under tax assessment, item 25-143 for approval and payment of a refund of county real estate taxes due to a court order lowering the assessment.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Nothing further for the solicitor's report.
Any further business? Commissioners' reports, Mr. Honor?
I'm, just have two things. The dog shelter, I don't know if Mike ever said anything. They just installed the new doors up at the dog shelter, so if you need to see something that's pretty cool, mosey up there and look at it. And also, I didn't make any comments with the children and youth, but I think, people don't realize what children and youth do for our area here. Since I've been involved in things here, caseworkers go in to situations that I don't even think armed guards would go into. The houses that they got, and they do have our sheriff will accompany them if they go in. But we've already had caseworkers go in that it might have been even in like a meth house, that they had poisoning on their arms and everything. So people just don't realize what their everyday life is like. And, to me, it's the worst job in the county, but it's the most rewarding when you see them coming out with kids that are either placed or put back in their own homes again. So, I want to give my hats off to them. They're a very good group. And that's it.
Mr. Notstein?
Just want to echo the comments with children and youth about it being a dangerous job, and their decisions are extremely important and can be technical. Do you or do you not take a child out of placement? I know that the police departments in the area are call frequently to children and youth and work with them, as well as the DA's office, and when they shouldn't be taking children out of a home. So they do have an extremely important job in this county. The other thing I wanted to expand a little bit on what Commissioner Sifranco was saying about the responders and how things with another death in Monroe County that some of our departments responded to, and busy year so far with dwelling fires. But I also want to mention Ready PA from Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency. You never know when disaster is going to strike. And one of these, at least one of the recent incidents, no working smoke detector. Fortunately, the people were still awake at the time of a recent dwelling fire, but it's simple as replacing a battery or not taking the battery out of a smoke detector to protect yourselves. Look at the people down south and how they are getting hammered by flooding, forest fires, and what else? All tornadoes and everything. And they're only day one of it, and then another 2-3 days of high potential storms. So take a look at the Ready PA website and see what you could do to protect yourself and your family in the event of a disaster. That's all I have today.
I have nothing. Enjoy your weekend. That ends the meeting. We'll start in the front here, I guess. Amy, if you want to start.
Can you elaborate on why that needed to happen?
I think when the contractors came in, there was additional work.
There was, I think it was like, they saw like a drainage problem, and I think they had to rework that. That's what held it up. It was just that they saw that there was a problem. They wanted to fix it before they started blacktopping.
Facility food service, how many, for the bid, how many, cause I know.
I think this year you can add, it's like 100, isn't it 151,000 or something? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Not a day, a year. Yeah, well, we have 138 to 140, and it's probably like somewhere close to average could be 150, up to 150.
Regarding the Odyssey system, I know we said about talking about that, with the updates, what will this update do?
Well, they've met, and the update should handle a lot of what the issues that had been brought to us. Those updates will be, for the benefit of everyone, it's not gonna, we're gonna sign this contract today and everybody thinks it's gonna be up and running Monday. That's not the case. It will be installed in the county, and then there's gonna be a test in-house before it gets rolled out. And then after that, it will be rolled out. So a lot of what you had heard, concerns should be addressed and should be taken into consideration on this update, should address all those issues. That's what we have been told. I would simply say that if that doesn't happen, and I'm not trying to throw somebody there, but it's best you contact Kelly Ham over at Court Administration to address those concerns, because we're following, I'll be honest with you, we're following her lead on that, addressing those concerns.
Done and
That I do not have.
to the public defender, modification for the grant?
That, how should I say it? It's a new system that the public defenders, I mean, I can get you all the information, so you have all of that, so you can give it, but it's an update that the public defender finds will be very useful in scheduling. So, without getting too elaborate on that, let me, get you that information, so I have it correct, so the articles.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
God, here we go.
Well, it's still under investigation.
Yeah, no, Wayne's under investigation. We
Chunky.
actually, we have one cell empty up at the jail, so he might be there later on this afternoon.
If you didn't see it. If anybody believed that, you have to see it to really believe it. No, I didn't. I was interviewed there last Tuesday. And I didn't even tell my wife, I didn't tell nobody. And I send a text out to the staff here in the office, maybe an hour or so before. Breaking news at Mock Chunk Lake Park, tune in at 5:30 to the news. And a lot of them didn't either see it or they don't get TV 13 or whatever. So I know my grandson liked it when we're looking at the Loch Ness Monster. You could see it was posted on there, and every time it came up on the screen, there it is, man, there it is, ma'am. But yeah, it's under investigation yet, and I don't think no injuries that we're aware of. So
Before any
it was a
others,
good one.
before any other sightings are called, and it should be noted that Commissioner Arner was up there running around in Bigfoot outfit.
Somebody else. Yeah, yeah.
Well, there you go. Between Loch Ness and Bigfoot, you see what we deal with every day, so that's good.
And if anybody's here that doesn't realize what was just said here, Wayne reported that, but it isn't, it's chunky. It's not the Loch Ness Monster
No, no,
that
it's
we have in
chunky.
Mock Chunk Lake.
That was a good one. They enjoyed it. They tried to get me this morning though, handing me a note that you're in trouble. Got a phone number here from the Fish and Boat Commission because its lake belongs to the Fish and Boat Commission and they're complaining. They said everybody's canceling their parking or camping reservations and swimming, you know, so yeah, they tried to prank me too. I knew that we'd get some calls, but yeah.
I
he
think
caught me.
National Geographic's called to do a story.
I hope it doesn't go any further than this level.
It was not cleared by legal.
He was laughing. Even up to the time we gotta watch the news at 5:30. I didn't even tell my wife. And so then Mike called my wife and wanted to know what was going on after it was reviewed because he wanted to know, well, what's this big thing out at the lake and everything else? And my wife wouldn't tell him nothing. You gotta watch it to see it.
And then I called Dave and Dave didn't know anything. Nobody knew anything about it. And I'm like, well, what's this major lead-in story? So I compliment TV 13 on a job well done because it was like, what's going on out there? Nobody called us and it's a big lead-in. And then as all news media waited to the very end of the newscast.
Oh, if I would have told anyone, it wouldn't have been an April Fool's joke. So. Oh, it was fun. We'll get something better next year. So.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was it that good? Yeah. Yeah,
He
I'm
does more
expecting,
acting than just
but-
on April 1st, I'll tell you that.
I'm expecting a call from my agent, either fired or in another job somewhere. I know some people sitting at the table wanted to fire me for not telling them anything. So it was fun.
Okay.
Right, Chunky?
Yeah, I hear you.
You're the one from Jim Thorpe.
I know. Paybacks, you know what? So we will go to the back of the room to TV 13, who started this whole problem.
Thank Ben for that.
Briefly, talk about the significance of making April Child Abuse Prevention Month.
I don't know. I mean, I always talk good about our children and youth, and it's like this month is the month, but there's 11 other months that they do a fantastic job. So I don't think I mean, it's to award them for the service that they do all year long, but I think they should have the award 12 months out of the year, not just 1 month, to bring this up. But, it is because it does, I think it brings awareness to people and even what we said today, what they do. I don't think people realize unless they have something that is in their family, they don't realize what's happening. It could be somebody, they don't even know it, that they take a child out of the house next door or down the street, or a kid that rides your bike past your house every day. Those kids are in trouble and they're there to help them. So, like I said, I think this today is very good to make everybody aware, 365 days out of the year, what Children and Youth does. And you can report things to them. They're a very good group. It doesn't go any further than them unless they have to push it. I mean, I've already seen them, they've gone in schools and take kids out, and they can't tell people what they're doing with them. They could possibly be going to safe houses. I mean, we have safe houses all over the area, that kids can be placed into. And I said, and the adoptions, I think we're running out of people that are adopting kids. So if anybody wants to adopt any children, get in contact with Jill.
One of the strangest calls I was ever on, I shouldn't say strange, but it reiterates why firemen have to do thorough searches. We had a dwelling fire one time, we responded, and in the closet, on a baby bottle, pillow, and a blanket, and that's where that baby slept, in the closet, on the floor. So these are some of the types of the homes that we get into. It's some of the places you just wouldn't believe how filthy they are, the conditions that these children living under. We get into places where the table doesn't, I would say weeks go by before they even wipe the table off, empty, exposed food, unsanitary conditions, the kitchens and food prep areas are unbelievable that people live like that. And when you get into those places, that's when we have to bring in Children and Youth. If you're aware of those places, you have to get them involved and have those incidents thoroughly investigated. That's why they're there. They're there to investigate these incidents. So you could be saving the life of that child if you do report an incident. And if it's false, fine, at least it was investigated and it's not on you. If it's investigated and unfounded, but it's on you if a child dies because you didn't report something.
I think one thing you have to, I'll go local with this, is, it wasn't until just recently. And the commissioners do go down with Children and Youth now once a month, and we sit down and we meet with them and hear the concerns. And one thing I think needs to be called out was, we were informed that there's times they take children and those children haven't eaten and they needed to be fed. It should be noted that our caseworkers were paying for food out of their own pocket. Now, eventually they were putting in for reimbursement from the county, and the county was reimbursing them. But that says a lot about the people down there when you're willing to take money out of your own pocket, and maybe you're not going to eat a hamburger or something that day, but they went and they bought food for a child. And then we all know how slow government waits to reimburse. We know the process you go through. So it may not sound like a big issue, but it is, because they cared enough to make sure that child was fed from their own pocket. And maybe they went without a cup of coffee or a couple cups of coffee just so that they could wait for their reimbursement. Now, thank God the commissioners here, because that was the first I think we were ever aware of that. We have since rectified that situation and provided ways for them now to get food and be able to bring food to those children.
And clothing.
And clothing. But I mean, that to me says a lot about Carbon County's Children and Youth, those people, the people who work there, that they're willing to do that. Because you don't get that. That's good people that can do that see that need. So, like Rocky said, and both Wayne, it is not just call up and it's taken care of. They at times gone above and beyond that people just don't realize. Mhm. And that's, and I think that is what's, that there are resources. And a lot of people think you just call Children and Youth, they show up, problem solved, forget about it, it's over. That's just the beginning of the road they're going down. you know, and there, I mean, what I just said is a good example of, like, you think, okay, children, youth comes and all the resources and everything's there and they get all this to do. And we find areas as we go down there now, there's a lot shortcomings that we as the county are trying to correct. But there's also some on the state side that needs to be corrected. And, you know, I think that it is vitally important that those people be recognized, that everyone down there. So, anything else? No question from the Phillies fan in the back about the torpedo bats? They worked the last two nights. though. I even put pinstripes and a tie on today. And I'm not gonna. So, okay, with that, everyone, thank you all very much. Enjoy your weekend and have a safe one.